the ship's name sneakily changed to the Damanzai-Hao, and it continued its illicit operations. But this exceedingly dumb plan wasn't enough to hide it from the authorities. In 2018, the giant ship made waves in the media after federal agents boarded the Damanzai-Hao while it was in a Peruvian port and detained the vessel. It cost the ship a further $570,000 in fines, and it was banned entirely from entering Peruvian waters. Hopefully, that'll teach any future pirates not to mess with the South Americans' mackerel ever again. Humongous heavy transport vehicles. It may not seem possible for a single ship to transport over 73,000 tons of cargo all at once, but I assure you, with the Buscalis MV Blue Marlin, it absolutely area bigger than a full soccer field, and it puts every last inch to good use. It was built back in 2000 to look around oil rigs, aircraft carriers, and even other cargo ships. So, once it's loaded with all those other shipping ships, this ship becomes a shipping ship that ships shipping ships. Oh god, my poor brain. Although that's nothing compared to the headache the Marlin's designers must have suffered from. In order to load up huge shipments like these, the designers decided to remove the bow, stern, and even the sides of the ship so that she could transport huge items with overhang. But accommodating massive cargo was only half the problem. After all, most cargo this size is far too heavy to be lifted by the world's strongest cranes. To solve this, engineers built in a revolutionary feature, a semi-submersible system. When loading, the ship partially submerges its deck up to 33 feet underwater so that the cargo can be floated on top. The 6 huge water-filled ballast tanks on either side are then emptied, and the deck floats back up with its cargo lifted on board. But if you thought the Blue Marlin was big, get ready to feast your eyes on its much bigger brother, the Boca Vanguard, able to carry an incredible 117,000 tons, and with a deck that's astoundingly 70% larger than the Marlin's, it dwarfs the Marlin in both capacity and size. So while the Marlin was busy shipping ships, the Vanguard was breaking world records.
Look at her sticking her head on top of the box, in the box.
Measuring almost 1,300
like, where did he go?
feet. That made this 36,000
He's in the tunnel.
the largest cargo ever to be transported by
There
a
she is.
vessel. Damn, that's so big it makes the Blue Marlin look perplexing passenger ships. Cruise ships today are so large they practically become floating cities, but they didn't always start out this huge. Back in 2004, the iconic Queen Mary II revved up her forward sail on her maiden voyage from Southampton, England. When she launched, this transatlantic ocean liner was the largest of her kind, reaching a colossal 1,132 feet long. That makes her about as long as 10 Boeing 737s lined up nose to tail. But it isn't just length that she boasts.
No.
At 232 feet high,
Lay down.
she holds a huge 17 separate decks, complete with 1,310 staterooms, 7 restaurants, and even 5 swimming pools. Altogether, this means she can water line that really shows you just how big this liner is. The 4 propulsors that hang off the ship's stern, that's the back of the ship for people that don't speak sailor, hold huge propellers that measure almost 20 feet across. And if that wasn't enough to put its gargantuan size into perspective, here's the bottom of the ship next to one of London's famous 16-foot-tall double-decker buses. That driver clearly took a wrong turn somewhere, but all this size doesn't come cheap. At the time, the Queen Mary II cost approximately £550 million to build, which is a staggering $1 billion in today's moolah. Although that's nothing compared to the biggest cruise ship currently sailing around the world, the Symphony of the Seas. At 1,150 feet long, 238 feet tall, and 154 feet wide, the largest passenger ship on Earth cost a colossal $1.35 billion to build back in 2016, with an amazing 230,000 gross tonnage. That is to say, its overall internal volume. This luxury liner can carry a whopping 5,600 guests and almost 2,400 crew. That's over 3,600